Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'll tell you what, folks, this has become an annual Mina Gillespie tradition, and that is getting back in the woods and going back into some of these backwood lakes to do some bass fishing. And when you look at Sawyer and Bayfield County, there's a ton of small lakes, aren't there, Pete?
Yeah, well, there's a ton of lakes, period, but what people don't realize, there's a ton of these real small lakes that, access is not, what you're used to with the boat landing and stuff, but if you got kayaks, canoes, whatever, john boats, you can drag them in and fish them.
Now, do I have to help you drag this?
Yeah, because this is a little bit bigger boat, so hopefully...
All right. Oh boy.
Come on,
There we go. Well, folks, it's kind of like ice fishing without an ATV. Oh, wow. I got to rest for a second, Pete. I'm getting too old, buddy. But seriously, you can go on the DNR website, the Wisconsin DNR website,
yeah,
and find a lot of these lakes, and they actually list what species are in them. This one is particularly largemouth bass, right?
Yeah, mainly bass and panfish here, John. So, yeah, we fished last year. We just had to come do it again, right?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was proud of a musky angler catching bass. Hey, let's go. Come on, man. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Hold that. Oh, sorry. Just a little bit more, Pete. Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're waterborne. All right. We will catch some bass, right, Pete?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, folks, I'll show you what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Hey folks, you can win this all-new 2020 Yamaha X2 XTR. This is the same machine that we use on the show. Of course, we depend on Yamaha ATVs and side-by-sides to get us where we need to go to catch fish. Now you have a chance to win this one for yourself. This XTR Edition Wolverine is ready for extreme adventure with a factory-installed Warn winch, special edition paint, color-matched wheels, and aggressive GBC Dirt Commander tires. It's really easy to enter. Find the link on our Facebook, Instagram, or website. Good luck. Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're on a backwoods lake up in Sawyer County. And look at the star of the show is with us, Tex Mena. Good to see you, pal. Hey, you've done a lot of bass fishing on these small lakes up here, and when you find a good one, they're a lot of fun, aren't they?
They certainly are. Let's hope we found a good one.
Well, you usually do, and I got Pete rowing for me today. What do you think of that?
I don't have him here. I got to row myself.
Well, here's the deal. A couple of weeks ago, he caught all the walleyes. Today, we're making him row, so I catch all the bass.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, Pete, old Tex is by himself today. He'll probably catch more fish than us. But what I like to do on these lakes, that we don't know very well, is use a search bait like this Grub, which is Tickle Kalin's Grub, and just cast and retrieve. And when you locate fish, then you can kind of switch to a wacko worm or whatever. What are you starting with?
You can slow it down.
Why do I even ask?
Of course, the Livingston JerkMaster, but again, this is kind of a search bait too. You can move pretty quickly and try different things. And then We might want to try a little topwater this morning. It's kind of early in the year for topwater, but being calm like this, that's always a shot too. And then there are some panfish in here. I know Tex is going to drag around a scrub, see if you know, maybe get some crappies and bluegills as well. So.
Can you get to work here and start rolling me around?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
come on.
Well,
man.
I thought you might throw a cast by now.
No.
Get with it. I'm the one that's got to roll. You got to fish.
Well, you're going to start us off here.
That's a little nicer fish here.
Yeah, we've caught about 5 little guys that we haven't filmed, folks. And yeah, not bad.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad fish there. Boy, that's a pretty one.
Aren't they? Yeah, the colors on some of these lakes of the fish are just phenomenal, really, you know. We did not bring a clam net.
No, you travel light when you're
going back in the woods. Now look at the coloring on that fish, folks. And that's kind of interesting too, because we started out in the middle and we're catching a lot of small ones. You wonder this time of year if the bigger ones are starting to move in to get ready to do their thing, you know?
I think it's real cold morning we started off with, and now I came on the side where the sun's been hitting here, and I thought that might be a pattern. That fish was right up against the shore,
okay.
So maybe.
Well, I'm snagged.
Maybe that's, yeah. Well, we'll have to fire up the Altera and
come on, let's start the oven room. Let's go. We're coming there, Tex.
Yeah, good.
Hey. Well, is this a nice one or what?
Yeah, I think it's a little better than what we've been catching there,
Get them
John.
in, will you?
Well, I'm bringing them up here now.
Yeah, come on, man. Oh, geez, you know, if Tex was the host of the show, you'd only have to catch 1 fish a day, Pete, to fill the half hour. You know that?
The half-hour show.
Oh, that's a nice fish. I see that he's copying you with the old Livingston there.
He's got the Livingston going.
Yeah.
Well, Tex, almost. Come on, Tex. Jeez. Is he that hungry for TV time, Pete?
I think so.
Yay! Way to go, Tex!
All right.
Hey, Tex, you're running a bobber back there too, huh?
I don't even know where it is.
Well, hold that trophy up there, buddy. Hold them up. There. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy.
Show it to him. That's the camera.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, hi, camera.
Good job there, Texarini. Ooh, you got another one on the Livingston.
Yeah, this feels like a little.
Oh, yeah, that's a decent bass. At least you reel in faster than Tex, you know? How you like that Eagle Claw rod and reel?
Actually, this is nice, John. Yeah, thanks for letting me try it. It's very nice.
There you go. But
did he eat that?
That is, oh, geez, your Livingston is gone.
Yeah.
Wow. Folks, you got to see how he ate that. What is that called again?
That's the JerkMaster. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah. But no, that Eagle Claw rod and reel, it's a real nice all-species rod, you know, for bass and walleye.
I really like it, yeah.
And the reel's pretty smooth too, isn't it?
Very nice. Yeah, the reel is smooth. So, yeah, that's a nice fish.
Yep. Look at that. I mean, right up against that bog, Pete. Right up against it.
Oh, that's a nicer one,
yeah,
John.
There we go. Well, there I am.
On the wacko.
There, do the flip in there. On that Kalin's wacko worm, you know. There you go.
They're good, you know, when the bite's a little tough, that's a
Well, the
really
thing, with the wacko, you can fish it really slow.
Yep.
You know, and sometimes, you know, this time of the year, they're right up real tight, but sometimes they're 10 feet off the shore. But that's about all I work it, and then I'll reel in and start over again. But yeah, that's a pretty fish.
nice, yeah.
Ooh, now that one was so tight. Your cast was about 12 feet. you know?
I was right along that log right there.
Yeah, you know,
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
Yeah.
And you know, you get into some of these lakes, folks, and you catch a couple of, you know, oops, there we go, I got one too. I got one too here, back here. Ooh, Peter, this one feels pretty good too. We got everything going on at one time here. Look at this guy. Whoa, there we go. Ooh, Peter, this
I don't know
one's
where my pliers are. How's your? Oh,
there's a nice one. Boy, did he ever eat that wacko too, huh? Look at that.
Did he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he smoked that. And again, you know, when we first got out here after that cold evening, they weren't that active. All of a sudden, I think we're starting to develop a shoreline pattern.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, and that should get better.
Boy, did he eat that. I mean, I'm glad you brought the pliers along, you know.
We were fishing the lakes of Hayward, Wisconsin, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 3 hours from Minneapolis.
Hey, Blake, we're heading out on Green Bay tomorrow, and the weatherman said it's supposed to be really, really rough. Just to be safe, I want to put in a higher capacity Johnson bilge pump.
Dad, you don't need all those tools to change a Johnson bilge pump. All you need is a higher capacity Johnson cartridge motor. It's that simple.
Hey, Blake, that is really cool. I guess I won't need these. Johnson cartridge bilge pumps. The highest capacity, the easiest to maintain, and the easiest to install. Johnson Pump, our choice for safety and reliability.
It's hard to put our adventures on hold, but now is the perfect time to prepare for their return. Amsoil has your back with fast, free shipping, and ordering has never been easier. Just look up your vehicle, select your product, add an oil change to your cart, and check out. Spend $50 on Amsoil products and shipping is on us. Order now at amsoil.com.
The first thing that we're going to do today is attack panfish in the basin of the lake.
Just gives it a little extra flavor or smell.
Fishing jumbo perch in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. This is not too early to come out and catch walleyes, huh?
It's never too early.
This middle of May stuff for walleyes, it's cool.
It's a night and day difference putting the bait mate on.
This is ranked as one of the top smallmouth destinations in the world. And that bait mate does work, doesn't it?
It does.
August is a great time to come here. We're going to be targeting lake trout today. It's fall. Well, yeah, it is fall. It's really a blast coming out here muskie fishing.
Catch more fish all year long with Baitmate Fish Attractant. Check it out at baitmate.com.
Over time, there's always been this game of nip and tuck with professional shallow water guides, balancing weight with power. With the new 140 G2, now I have an inline 3-cylinder that will still allow me to float in less than 10 inches of water. The bonus is I've got all the power and torque I want now, and I've got way more speed than I deserve.
Whoa! Did you like that?
Yeah, I did.
And hey, I'll tell you, folks, I got it made here. You know, being the fishing show host, making my buddy row me around. He actually put his rod down and said, "Hey, I'll work the shoreline there for you. You're so nice."
Yeah, see, wasn't that nice?
You know, I want to tell you something about, you know, fishing in this type of deal where you got a lot of logs and bogs and whatnot. I love this Seaguar line, and this is the Invisex, the 10-pound fluorocarbon that I'm using.
Yep.
And it's tough stuff. And, you know, the fish can't see it in the water, you know, the fluorocarbon. But that 10-pound, so you can get it out of a lot of the stuff that you can't.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of logs and twigs and stuff here, so it's a good idea to have a little bit heavier stuff. And again, it's invisible, like you say, and it's amazingly abrasion resistant. So.
You know, my buddy Matty B, he'll actually use the Seaguar fluorocarbon on his bait casting reels, is the whole line.
Oh, sure.
And he absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, like a nice
Peter,
one,
look at that,
you
buddy.
Get a jump out of him here?
I'm trying. Oh, that's fun, folks. That really is a blast.
Whoa,
oh, my. Whoa. Could it be the big one of the day or just one that's real?
It's just a nice one.
Yeah.
But, oh, that is probably the biggest of the day.
I don't know if I can quite flip this guy in, folks.
That's a nice fish right there.
That's the nice thing about the old largemouth. Unlike a muskie, you can put your thumb in there and just grab them.
Yeah.
You know? You ever tried that with a muskie?
I tried it once.
You never did.
Yeah.
You know, to put a wacko worm on is one of the easiest things in the world, folks. All you do is hook it right in the middle like that, and it just hangs like that. And the retrieve, you can vary all the time. And Pete, I like to fish them kind of slow. So cast out, let it sink a little bit, and just with your rod tip, let it dance. And it kind of flutters down like that. And then I'll just let it fall again to the bottom, pick it up, and just give it a little twitch. And you like using them, don't you?
Oh, I love it. And one thing you mentioned earlier, but I want to point out, it's windy now, but a lot of times if you're glass calm, you can, with an unweighted hook, you can use it as a top water.
I have, I figured that out one day by mistake down in Florida.
Oh,
I
yeah?
took a cast out on a golf course pond and I reeled in too fast, but it was dancing on top, woof, like that.
Yep.
And then I started doing that, dimpling it on top of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works good. You having fun yet, Mr. Muskie?
You know what's interesting? I'm not positive it's the same fish, but
2 or 3 times?
This is the 3rd strike on that retrieve.
And again, when I fish with you every spring, that Livingston bait is a killer. And I know we talked about it a couple of weeks ago for the walleyes, but it's a twitch pause. And that's got the electronic bait sound to it, so when it's paused and it's making that noise, it's got to drive fish nuts. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
bait fish in distress noise.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, I in a way, I'm almost embarrassed because I've gotten to be fairly one-dimensional.
You have.
This time of the year, but I do so well with it.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm, a great time to stock up on crankbaits, lots of them on sale, including the Selmo Hornet. Look at this deal, $5.99, and we have 24 new colors. Crankbaits on sale at Fleet Farm.
Oh, Pete, whoa, we moved back out into the middle here.
Oh, that looks like a nicer fish.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa, whoa. That was a good little run there, wasn't it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, buddy. And that is, folks, what I'm going to show you is on the Kalin's Tickle Series Grub. And what I'm doing with that is using a Google Eye swim jig with that, which works really well. But isn't that a beautiful fish?
Yeah, it is.
And the nice thing is, we talked about it earlier, that using that as a search bait, because all you got, you can cast it a long way and do your retrieve. And that Google Eye jig gives a little bit of vibration, a little clicking noise. So, pretty fish, huh?
Yeah, that is. That's a nice one.
That's so funny. We're rolling across the lake, and he's actually trolling with that Livingston. And is that a decent one?
It feels pretty good. It's out there about a
nicely done, though.
Miles.
I'll tell you what, that one horsepower Mina engine for trolling really works good,
I don't know if he got down in the weeds here, but
yeah, that's interesting. Whoa, that's another nice one, buddy.
Handy.
Trolling the Livingston by oar power.
Well, you get that natural jerking action, right?
Well, I just said to you that I'd be happy to take over the rowing duties. But hey, when trolling used to be illegal, there were guys that did a lot of road trolling for muskies and that, Yeah. I'm at the Mena household where Johnsonville is king. And Tex, the first question I have for you this morning is, do you like bacon?
Yes, I do, John.
Okay, well, I got something for you today that's more flavorful than bacon. These are Johnsonville sausage strips, and they come in 4 different flavors: chorizo, maple flavor, regular, and spicy. And they're absolutely delicious. What I do in the morning is I put them on medium to high heat, okay? I like to get them a little bit crispy, and they are absolutely wonderful. Again, these are Johnsonville sausage strips.
That's good.
Yeah, that's more flavorful than bacon, isn't it?
Yummy.
Look for these new Johnsonville strips today at Woodman's, Festival Foods, and Meijer, and they'll be coming to a retailer very soon near you. You having fun?
Yes, I am.
Now, I think, let's see. What do
It's
you
not
got
a very
there?
big one right
Yeah,
there.
Bring them in anyway, we should tell the folks too, there have been several fish that we haven't even bothered filming.
Oh, yeah.
That are
they're all
smaller.
different sizes in here.
Yeah.
Now, if you were keeping a few to eat, this would be the one right here.
Yeah, that is a good
this
size.
is a
right
good
there.
size.
You said a medium size. That's a beautiful fish, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting now. Now we're picking off a few out away from shore.
Yeah, right. That Livingston bait, though, I am impressed. Multi-species deal there. But again, the retrieve is so important on those, and just kind of letting it sit there. And that was on the pause as usual,
was
right?
on the pause again, and that was actually the second time.
Well, I accidentally kicked the plug out of the back of the boat here. We got some water coming in, huh?
One of the hazards of
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally kicked the plug out of the back. Actually, you got a lot on your side there if you want to grab that. Wow. There you go, man. I'll kind of lean over here.
Yeah, I think we better get rid of some of this.
No, I was straddling the seat and pulled the plug out, and Ryan, the photographer, said, "Is there water in here?"
Yeah, she was coming in pretty hot and heavy.
Well,
There's definitely some over by me here.
it is interesting. You go, like 50 yards without a bite along these shorelines, and then it seems like you catch 3 or 4,
Here he comes.
Oh, yeah, another
Not
nice
a monster, but a nice one.
And you and I have fished this lake in the past and gotten them up to 3-4 pounds in here, so.
Oh, yeah.
But those are awful nice average sized fish right there.
Oh, yeah, so much fun.
And to take, I'd love to take my grandkids here who have now learned how to cast. And you just go out in the middle. They don't have to cast shorelines, which would be perfect,
Yeah, once in a while it's all a shoreline bite on lakes like this, but usually just right out in the middle as well. So yeah, then you don't have to worry about them getting snagged up.
Yeah, we're getting your hook sets now. I mean, might as well just let the camera keep running, right? That's your very next cast, isn't it?
Very next cast, yeah. Your shoreline isn't working as good as my open water. Ah, ho-hum, just another nice one.
Yeah, I mean, really, all these fish. And again, folks, you're going to find some of these pothole lakes where you're just going to have stunted fish. This one in particular has got a real nice size average, Pete?
Yeah, they really are. No super monsters, but just a lot of real nice fish.
The Kalin's Google Eye Jig features a built-in glass rattle that creates a deadly combination of sight and sound. Its shockwave rattle system has been designed to call fish in. The lifelike rattle reflects the light and adds a dimension like no other. Available in 2 styles and 13 colors.
What do we got here? Another bass.
Yeah, probably another bass.
You got me fishing in the bogs back here,
Well, I got to get some advantages for when I was rolling.
Oh, you're the greatest angler in the world.
There we go.
They're T-boning that thing, though.
Yeah, they are.
And you're kind of casting out.
I've been having a lot more luck casting out now. So.
But we've only been out here, what, 2 hours?
Oh, yeah.
If that?
Yeah, they're just starting to get going here now.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2020 Fishing Contest.
Dan Durst of DeForest, Wisconsin caught this 42-inch catfish in Texas on a blade bait. Paul Mott of Two Rivers caught this 11-inch bluegill in Upper Michigan on a jig and worm. Brian Dove of Monticello caught this 44-inch northern pike on the Sugar River on a Mepps. Morgan Parks of Perham, Minnesota caught these 2 15-inch crappies on Big Pine Lake on minnows. And this week's kids winners are TJ Len of Richmond, Illinois caught this 23-inch largemouth on a pond on a chatterbait, and Corbin Benson of Lakeville caught this 17-inch crappie on Orchard Lake on a Northland mimic minnow.
Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week. 25% off the low fleet price on Berkley 110 or 250-yard Vanish fluorocarbon fishing line on sale starting at $5.99. And the Kuma Magna line counter DXT bait cast reel on sale for $44.99.
Upset there because we hadn't had a bite in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's rough.
Ooh, there's a nice one, buddy. That's a beauty right there. Ooh, taking a little run on you there, man. That's a beautiful fish.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just I was just whining about how we haven't had a bite in a little while.
Well, we've had,
life is rough.
It is kind of interesting when we had some clouds move in. We didn't get a bite during the clouds, and then of course the sun comes out and boom.
Well, we did just comment on that too. We definitely had our lull during the clouds, so let's hope the sun stays out.
Another trolling fish. You know, that is funny. I mean,
he just jumped way
Is it
out.
a nice one?
It looks like a nice one.
Yeah. No, when we fish one end of the lake, we row back so we can blow over the middle of the lake, and he's been trolling when he's rowing. I'm proud of you. Almost lost that eagle claw rod and reel.
That nice rod.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Is it the biggest of the day?
I don't know.
Or is he just that rambunctious?
He's just rambunctious. Boy, is he a pretty one.
Yeah, look, show the folks the markings on that fish. I mean, you don't see them prettier than that, do you?
Really a pretty fish.
Hey, oh, Texarino. That looks like a beauty, buddy.
Yes, it does.
Well, now, can you get him in? Oh, yeah, that is a beauty. What was that on?
That's the only bait I got.
Oh, the Livingston bait, yeah, okay. It's not easy to grab them by the mouth when they got those treble hooks.
When they got that bait in their mouth.
Well, we're darn proud of you, Tex. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Nice fish. And you missed 4, huh?
I missed 4 in a row.
Did you?
I don't know how I did it.
The Kalin's Google Eye swing head features a wide base with a built-in glass rattle that puts off a lot of vibration and noise into the water. And the wide base allows it to not get snagged as much along the bottom. Check this out in 3 sizes and 3 colors.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
From the kennel to the coop, whatever the season, Fleet Farm has everything to keep your animals happy and healthy. Whether it's keeping the backyard birds well-fed season, mastering those retrieval skills season, or wondering who takes care of who season. There's a reason people say if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Well, we're kind of ending our day here because the wind came up and it keeps blowing us into the old brush there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, look to the camera, though. I want to thank you for guiding me today, buddy. You did a great job, you know?
Thank you.
How's your back holding up?
Well, I tell you, it's not a Recon. I will say that.
But great time. And again, folks, if you want to take a look at some of these small lakes in Sawyer, Vilas, Bayfield County, just go on the DNR website, and they do list the species that are in these lakes, too.
Yep.
So it's a great deal. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish at. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Mush! Mush! Mush!
Hey, John Gillespie. This is me, everything done here.